a police convoy carrying Salah Abdesalam leaves a hospital in Brussels. The main suspect in the Paris attacks was treated late Friday after he was lightly wounded during his arrest. He's now being held by Belgian police.
He is cooperating with the Belgian legal authorities. In the context of the European arrest warrant, I can tell you that we refuse extradition.
In Paris, senior government ministers held a meeting with security officials. Their top priority now, to bring Salah Abdesalam back to France for questioning and to face justice.
Salah
Abdesalam will have to answer for his actions in a French court. The need for justice is what all the relatives of the 130 victims are demanding, as well as the French people. The government is determined to shed light on the attack. It is an important blow against Daesh in Europe.
But Belgian officials are damping down expectations that his extradition will be imminent.
In the coming hours, there'll be more contact between our respective judicial authorities to make sure the extradition procedure is fully respected according to the law. This procedure can take as long as several weeks.
There is still tension in the Molenbeek neighbourhood. 4 other people were arrested at the same time as Abdesalam. 3 of them are members of a family that is suspected of sheltering him during his time as a fugitive.
He's from this neighborhood, so it's not so surprising that he has friends and relatives, potential supporters who are willing to shelter him.
We are very, very relieved and happy that we finally stopped this microbe, not only for Brussels, but also for Europe and the rest of the world.
It was this raid earlier in the week on a flat in a different part of Brussels that gave police vital clues on the whereabouts of Europe's most wanted man. Shortly after the raid, a call was made from a mobile phone linked to Abdesalam, and then police found his fingerprint in the flat. Salah Abdesalam had been on the run for more than 4 months. Friends of his had driven through the night after the Paris attacks to pick him up and bring him to Brussels. Since then, it would appear that his movements were limited to an area of just a few kilometres, as he ran out of options and hiding places. 130 people were killed and more than 300 injured in coordinated attacks on cafes, a concert hall and a football stadium in Paris on November the 13th. The main surviving suspect linked to those attacks is now under arrest. But officials in both France and Belgium have made it clear that the investigation is far from over and more arrests can be expected.